Well, the 2017 Game Awards have been announced and nominations have been piled upon all of its lovely categories. But there's one category that everyone focuses on that we all do all year round, and this year has been very tough to discuss this nomination and winner is Game of the Year of 2017. Now, a lot of games came out this year. A lot of great games came out this year. So to discuss Game of the Year must have been very tough for the Game Awards show people to come up with, and they came decided on these five games: Super Mario Odyssey, Horizon Zero Dawn, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Player Unknown Battlegrounds, and Persona 5. All great games, love them to death. I suggest we all go play these games because each one of these games are masterpieces in their own way. However, there's a caveat to that. Is Player Unknown Battlegrounds is not a full game yet. It is simply not a full game. It is a early access prototype. It is a game that lets the players play in it to test out the bugs, while the developers do things to it. Now, people are going to say, well, it's been out all year. It's been, a very popular game. A lot of people play. That's true. I give you that. It's been out all year as an early access game, and people have loved it. People have played it. There's a lot of videos online. Very popular. It's like an Overwatch. The only difference is it has not been a full release title. So, how can we judge the PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds as a Game of the Year candidate when the full game is not even out yet? That full game could change. And the full game's out December 3rd, which is after the cutoff date that Jeff Knightley, the host creator of the Game Awards, made. So, I understand people's frustrations with the Game Awards this year because it doesn't make sense as to why this game is even in contention. People could say Neo, Nier Automata, Resident Evil 7, Sonic Mania, all these games could be contenders for Game of the Year, but they put Player Unknown Battlegrounds in it. Very interesting case, and if you want to get technical, it is I believe, one of the only PC games to be nominated for Game of the Year in recent memory. I mean, I can't think of one off the top of my head that was exclusively PC, but I guess now you can count Player Unknown Battlegrounds to join Xbox crew. I probably am wrong about that, so if you leave in the comments about which game of the year in the last 4 years that was a PC game, that would be a big help to me. But yeah, I just, if Player Unknown Battlegrounds were to win Game of the Year, I'd be very upset because I cannot put Player Unknown Battlegrounds higher than Legend of Zelda or Horizon Zero Dawn, which I think are the two best games of the year and should be in this list. So, enough about Player Unknown Battlegrounds. I think if it wins, there's going to be a lot of uproar and really, boycotting the verdict because I just don't see Player Unknown Battlegrounds as Game of the Year contender. And it's a popular vote, which does not help my case here because people are going to pick it because people love it. And I just, sometimes popular opinion just isn't the truth. I mean, Legend of Breath of the Wild, the greatest game of the year, got perfect scores all around. I think it has like a 97 or 98 Metacritic score on, for games, and it's best game, best reviewed game. That should be Game of the Year, by far, Legend of Breath of the Wild. It changed the formula, it changed its perception, it changed the setting, it outsold the console that was coming out for. I mean, think about that. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild debuted higher than what Nintendo's new console was selling. People bought the Breath of the Wild more times than they did the Nintendo Switch, in March of this year. Now, granted, it came on Wii U, but I digress. And I would put Horizon at number 2. Just because the graphics, it was very beautifully made. Guerrilla did an amazing job. I remember watching trailers and be like, wow, this game is beautiful. The story, it's an okay story. Aloy, as a character, I really don't like. I think she's kind of bland for me. But then again, compared to Link, who doesn't speak, they say it's a Legend of Zelda clone. I don't see it. But if I had to pick two games to be Game of the Year, it'd be one of these two. But for Mario, close third. It just came out. Another Nintendo game, which we gotta talk about this for a second. Nintendo, in less than a year, had two great games, a Mario and Zelda game nonetheless, both score highly well across the board. 10 out of 10s, 8 out of 10s, 9 out of 10s. And both are nominated for Game of the Year. Now, compare that to what the last couple years where a Nintendo game wasn't even nominated for Game of the Year. Shows that how far Nintendo has come. In less than 8 months, 9 months. Who knows what 2018 is going to bring. I would just say that Nintendo has got its act together. That's great. PlayStation's still playing well. And part of me thinks that maybe PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds here just give Xbox some love. Jeff Knightley, I don't know, has the only Xbox game really in any category. Give me another Xbox game that is an Xbox game. I think Cuphead's an Xbox game, but it might be PlayStation as well. So I really don't know. I don't know what Jeff Knightley was thinking to even allow this nomination. But my pick to win is obviously Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Great choice. Yeah, Persona 5 I never played. I can't say whether or not Persona 5 is a great game. I heard it's really, really loud. People love it. And I'm glad they're diversing it a little bit. Again, I think Breath of the Wild is going to be the winner of this year. But then again, you don't know. It could split the Nintendo vote down because there's 2 games. And I heard rumors that Nintendo thinks the same way. That because they played 2 great games this year, it's going to split their vote down for them. Which is possible. Yeah, who knows? I'm definitely going for Zelda Breath of the Wild. Anything over PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, excuse me. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm intrigued to see what is your game of the year, even if it's one of these 5 or something else. Or who do you think should take PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds place? Or give me a case as to why you think PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds should be considered for this list. Tweet me at GameMania6400, and maybe I'll respond. I'll make a video and respond to you. Like I said, love the discussion. This is what this video is supposed to be, is a discussion. So I've tried to comment on your guys' comments and talk to you guys and see where we can agree and disagree and maybe change some ideas around. Alright guys, thanks for this discussion. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Helps me a lot, gets me lots of more viewers so we can have more discussions and more videos, and helps all of us all around. So, alright guys, bye.